There's a video to this too. It's animated by a bunch of different online animators.
You know what I have to say about that?
We're live.
We are now live for Little Punch Drunk. Welcome, welcome, one and all. How are we doing today?
I caught it for once.
Bear with us real quick because I didn't post anything about being live yet. Because I just did it for the fun of it. So you'll get to hear, you'll get to see how I actually post. It's real simple. It's time to crack open a cold one because A Little Punch Drunk is now live. Go to www.alittlepunchdrunk.com. And if you got a pair of Ram balls on you, call in at 484-994-ALPD. Let's see how close it got. Apparently, it's turned into, it's.
Yeah, it's.
It's time to crack open a cold one because it always does a little and then punch drunk. Is now hashtag live for another. By the way, feel free, chat guys, if you're at www.littlepunchdrunk.com, we got the chat down on the right-hand side just below the video. Just above Rambo's Daily Rants, which isn't so much daily as it is if Rambo has a rant on a day that's not Punch Drunk Monday, he puts it there. Chat with us. Have some fun. While I do this, and hopefully Mendonca goes on and tries to help us out as well.
I just sit here quietly to see how long you're like, would you fucking say something?
And pick out a pair of Rambos.
All right. You need to start making designer bows for like dogs and small children and shit and call them Rambos.
No.
Yes.
Well, the whole Ramball thing comes from Orlando.
The city?
No, the person. He used to, whenever he wanted me to do something and I didn't want to do it, kind of like Marty McFly, you know, what are you, chicken? He would say, just grow a pair of Ramballs.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and I shall.
It never really worked.
Yeah.
But he likes to try it.
Yeah, why not? Let's see.
Yeah, it's time to crack open a cold one because A Little Punch Drunk is now live for another Punch Drunk Monday. Go to www.littlepunchdrunk.com. If you got a pair of Ram balls, you can call in.
Are you inputting it manually?
No. I'm just making I was making a few adjustments.
I was waiting for like, and if you're too stupid to figure that out, I had my little keypad in front of me so I could say what the number because I never fucking remember.
449942573.
I was like, I'm waiting for the cue. Hey, at least you got me on my toes sometimes.
Yeah, but see, I have to post it here and Podgads. Podgads Network.
Podgads. You should make a Punch Drunk Network.
Hornycorn.
Well, that's part of the network.
That will be the network.
Oh, the Hornycorn Network?
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what I want to do. It's the Hornycorn Network.
Okay. I thought that was just specifically for shit like the egg dildo.
No. I want to make that my own internet entertainment network.
Okay.
YouTubers,
so
bloggers, podcasts.
A Little Punch Drunk would be hosted on the Hornycorn Network.
We would be the feature, yeah.
Okay. Well, any content creators out there that, you know, are...
Well, we got to get the site up first. So content creators help us build everything, and then we'll see what we can do about getting you on it.
Do all the work, and then maybe we'll let you in. Or at least, you know, at least, like, reduced cover or some shit.
Let's find out how we got to get on that. What we need to get on there.
Yeah.
Build this stuff, man. And I want to build this stuff so we can get people on it.
I'm not even using voice to text because I try to type www, and my phone's like, wow. I'm like, no.
www.
I knew it.
What do my old flyers even say? Which one's this? Oh yeah, this is old. This is
It's
Or
when
to
you still have your
littlepunchdrunk@gmail.com /4LPD, twitter.com /littlepunchdrunk, ustream.tv /channel /littlepunchdrunk, facebook.com /littlepunch, www.littlepunchdrunk.podbean.com. Bam.
Podbean.
That was my initial host server. All right, guys, we're just about to get things kicked off here. Big reason why it's taking a little bit longer is Salty Language is retweeting us. The reason it's taking a little bit longer is we are running things completely off of a tablet tonight. So we're going to see how this works out. Could be good. Could be terrible. Who knows? But I doubt it'll cut out 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
And if you listen, I don't hear that stupid fan anymore.
I don't hear the fan either. I hear the me that no one else can.
Yep, that's the power.
Yeah.
Is that mic off?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Just double checking. Well, let's get the show on the road and see what happens.
Warning, the host of Little Punch Drunk.
All right, so we're going to hold there for a second. Because apparently that's not working out too well. Someone's not ready for bed.
And for those wondering, that is an actual child, not sound effects of us murdering.
Yet.
Yeah, possibly.
Take 2. And I'm still, I got to completely re-record this intro because it's just not loud enough.
Yes, this is a show like any other, I believe, instead of a show like no other.
Oh, no, there's a bunch of mistakes, but I like the mistakes. I do.
It's who we are. It's who we are. We do it off the cuff. Part of the Honeycomb Network.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. Hopefully not make a huge fucking mess. Do we have it over here? No, it's going to fuck me. Entertain our peoples. Apologize for your ignorance and lack of whatever it is.
My ignorance and lack of whatever it is?
Whatever you're ignorant or lacking.
Well, I was going to say, I guess it would be ignorant if I'm unaware of what I'm lacking in. Okay, so this is fun, I guess. You know what? I'm going to have a little bit of an issue with Urban Dictionary because fuck those guys. You'll submit a word and they're like, oh, this word doesn't exist. And you put your word in and it's the greatest thing ever and you have an awesome definition. Then a week later, you find out somebody else already did it. They spelt the word wrong. Their fucking definition doesn't even fit the word.
Which is why I think.
And it has terrible fucking grammar.
Which is why I think mine will work compared to theirs.
Yeah, well, no shit. Like, I've never seen them do this, and they really need to do something like that. That if somebody comes up with a better version, obviously you give credit for the first person to submit it.
But mine isn't the same thing.
But then
Mine's
after
different.
the fact, you know, like Wikipedia, where they tag it with edits and shit like that, if you can do a more grammatically correct definition.
When you're putting it in, it asks for misspellings and other things that might. So.
I just.
All right, so it's charging. So we're going to do it this way today.
Okay.
Okie/dokie. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see how loud it is. That sounds terrible. See, guys, new setup. Shit goes wrong. Deal with it.
Because we're running out of a tablet, right?
Completely new fucking system, guys. That's better.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Warning, the hosts of Little Punch Drunk are proud to present to you a show like any other. With that in mind, if you listen to the show, there are no way responsible for any and all side effects that may include insomnia, paranoia, dizziness, lightheadedness, hysteria, acid reflux, heartburn, diarrhea, constipation, narcolepsy, epilepsy, infidelity, gluten, insanity, senility, mental instability, sterility, or any other illity. They also are not responsible for any dryness, wetness, sensitivity to light or sound, nightmares, daymares, spontaneous combustion, immaculate conception, loss of sight, taste, or inhibitions, telekinesis, paralysis, nor will they take credit for any loss of faith, life, limbs, clothing, dignity, or morals, demonic possession, or sudden change of sexual orientation, ejaculation, or total loss of humor. You should not indulge in Little Punch Drunk if you are pregnant or may become pregnant, breastfeeding, taking any mind-altering medications, or have any heart conditions. If you are experiencing itching, rashes, nausea, blindness, deafness, or loss of sexual appetite, please stop your intake of Little Punch Drunk and call your physician immediately. For the rest of you, thanks for not pussying out and enjoy the show.
Yeah, it's time to crack open a cold one because this is a Little Punch Drunk, and I am, of course, the man with the mouth, Rambo. And yes, that's not shit going in, it's shit coming out. Sitting here with me, we have
Mendonca.
And it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Most of the time, especially for King of the Rats.
No, remember the character Mac?
Yeah.
This was his dance move.
Oh,
And then he goes.
that's right. He was also very good at ocular assessments.
No, he was terrible at ocular
No, he was
assessments.
great at ocular assessments because he wore the sunglasses. You
No,
couldn't
no,
see
no.
where he was looking.
No. Country Mac was awesome
That's
at
right.
the ocular pat down.
That's right. Ocular pat down.
He was able to tell the guy had a knife in his pocket, went down, took it before shit went down, and
Now,
then died of an aneurysm on his motorcycle.
going back to the intro, the first couple times I heard it when it said nightmares, daymares, I was almost damn near convinced it said nightmares or gay mares. And so I was like, okay, are these nightmares where one is attacked by a homosexual, they become a homosexual, they're homosexual and they become straight, or is a gay mare some type of like fantastic horse that's going to chase you down, like a unicorn without a horn?
By the way, this show is brought to you by
Me.
See if it'll do it. No, not that, you son of a bitch. Gotta do it the other way. All right, I really got to fix how this fucking thing works.
The interface.
We'll explain here in just a minute, guys. But the show is supposed to be brought to you by
Awkward silences. Yeah.
almost. It's trying. It's working.
It's thinking about it.
Brought to you in part by Brought to you in part by a lot of silence.
I don't want to say anything,
come on.
and then it all of a sudden fucking works.
Now I'm annoyed. Like I'm kind of mad.
I was brought up in the generation where you avoid the Noid. You remember the Noid, right?
I remember the noise.
Fucking well, actually, I guess because of Family Guy. Even if somebody isn't aware of the old Domino's campaign, they've seen Mayor Adam West beat one to death. Maybe the Noid should have avoided Adam West.
Why is it not working?
Well, you just keep at it.
I'm going to.
And I'm gonna sit here and drink my beer and just have a jolly good time.
This annoys the cock out of me.
Would it be the cock off of you? Or is there a cock somewhere in you that it annoys it out of you? Ooh,
Okay,
that was a sound test.
so that's the one I have to enable.
Yay, baby.
There it is.
The show is brought to you in part by...
Yay, baby.
That's better.
Oh,
For those of you who don't know, I am running the entire show off of merely a tablet today. And we all know what happens when I get brand new fucking tech. Horrible disaster.
you masturbate all over it.
That's... No, I unwrap it. That's what happens. But yes, new tech running the entire show off of a tablet. Basically what this is the test run of if we can do road shows off of this tablet instead of having to drag a fucking computer. Hence why the black screen is here and you got this screen down. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Luckily, I can still pull up my emails with my news stories and such on my phone. And thank you, Salty Language, for retweeting that we are live. The question is, are you fucking watching?
Salty Language. They called in last week. Or was I drunk?
Don't think salty.
Somebody called in.
Yeah, we had
from
3 call-ins. last week.
something, and
By the way, I would like to welcome everyone here in chat. Join, chat, talk, have fun. And once again, if at any point in time you'd like to call in the show, it's 484-994-ALPD. And if you're too goddamn stupid to know those 4 letters mean, it's 484-994-2573. And if you're the kind of guy that needs a phone to actually look at the letters and numbers attached to the ones, you would say
407-484-2573 from my phone. It's
totally
out.
wrong number.
Whatever.
Totally. You said 407.
It's not 407. I have it on a piece of paper right in
484-994-ALPD. And if too goddamn stupid to know those 4 little letters mean, you'd be Mendonca. And it's 484-994-2573. And if you're the kind of guy who even has the phone sitting in front of him and can't actually read the fucking numbers in front of him with a piece of paper sitting right there.
It's 407-484-775 grandmother's vagina. We're bringing that back. That's because of Gary. Grandmother's vagina has to be mentioned every show.
And what's going to happen when you're not here?
I will call in.
Oh, you will?
And I will.
You will. You're going to call in?
Just so I can scream grandmother's vagina.
By the way, for those of you playing the at-home version, my voice bores the shit out of myself. So if at any point in time I yawn,
we do shots.
Everyone at home, take a shot. Which brings my question. Why do you touch the table first?
It's called getting the evil out. I have no idea why. It was explained to me once, and
why would you want to get rid of the evil?
I've just been doing it forever. Oh.
I take the evil in. I absorb its power. I become it.
Yeah, but I think if I have too much, it'll be super concentrated evil, and I just don't know what to do with it. It's too much responsibility, you know?
No, I don't.
I like to be chaotic neutral.
No. I prefer lawful evil.
Lawful evil.
I follow most rules, but there are certain reasons why breaking them is acceptable. But in the general rule of things, I follow laws, but I'm still dark inside.
So basically, Lobo, everybody thinks he's chaotic evil, but he does have an honor code that he will stick by. But since people see him destroying cities and planets and just generally fucking everybody up.
I had somebody tell me that Lobo wasn't evil, and I said he blew up his own fucking planet so that no one could be as powerful. That sounds pretty fucking evil to me.
He stopped his entire race from resurrecting so he could be basically the Highlander of his
people.
The
last one.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's why that is going to become my go-to cosplay. Your go-to cosplay is?
Deadpool.
Mine's going to become Lobo, but I need to get a real fucking dread wig, not this shitty wig that I had this last time that I lit on fucking fire when I was done with it.
See, but Deadpool would be chaotic neutral. Because he'll work for he'll work for whoever pays him, good or evil. He just likes to mess shit up. He's not on one side.
No, but he is still good at heart. Even if he's not paid to, he will save somebody who is innocent.
Yeah, for shits and giggles, though. It's not for an altruistic reason.
Doesn't matter. He skews good. If somebody pays him to be bad, he'll be bad. But he skews good.
So wouldn't that still be chaotic neutral? Because he does really, really bad things.
But his heart is on the good side. Chaotic is merely you don't have to follow law. You don't have to be lawful. You don't have to be unlawful. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Okay, I got a counterpoint
good
to
or
that.
Evil is good or evil. He's got a good heart.
I can prove that he's chaotic.
Well, I know he's chaotic.
Well, which puts him chaotic neutral because, again, follows the money or whatever.
By the way, those of you who can't follow, this is D&D style nerd table rules of, well, no, old style, because now they've done away with the 9 levels of character.
Yeah. Well, basically,
so we're doing 3.5 and below. Well, 3.5 to 2, because original didn't have 9. They only had 4, 5. 5.
Oh my.
Christ, shit's going off everywhere. What the hell?
Well, the point I was getting at is they did, right before they ended the Deadpool comic series, everybody, good and evil, switched.
Yeah.
So all the good guys were bad, bad guys were good. Deadpool was neither. He became Zenpool. So instead of being chaotic, he was peaceful.
That just says he was chaotic. Doesn't say whether it was good or evil. I say because he would skew and help an innocent person. If he was unpaid, he would do good.
Yeah, but when he's unpaid, he does just as much bad. because he's
But it's not the same thing.
whatever.
It's okay. Let me explain. If Deadpool's walking down the street and a woman's getting mugged, is he going to help the muggers or is he going to help the innocent woman?
That depends on the situation.
Explain.
He might just pull out some popcorn and watch. He's pretty damn unpredictable.
Agreed, but 9 times out of 10, an innocent woman, he'll help.
If she's coming out of a Toys R Us and dropped a bag of toys, he'll take the bag of toys and give it to his own kid.
But that has nothing to do with whether her life is in danger.
Even then.
No, he may help the woman and still take the toys, but he'll still help the woman.
He'll take the toys as payment.
Exactly.
Well, because there's something in it for him.
There you go.
If there's nothing in it for him, he might just whistle a nice little
And that's why I say
tune
chaotic,
and wander off.
chaotic good. He's a rebel without a cause. And if you pay him, he'll do whatever you asked him to do.
All right. It's a gray area.
Yeah, he's that weird split right between, because he does have a good heart, but if you pay him to go and kill everyone from here till fucking OBT, you pay him enough, he'll do it.
That would make him good.
No. Until OBT. You leave all the hookers and gangbangers.
Oh.
He'll do whatever you tell him to do so long as the payment's right.
I'd still give him a 50-50.
Lobo just walks down the street and punches a kid into fucking oblivion for the fun of it.
Why'd you do that? His shadow touched mine.
Why'd you do that? He was there.
Why'd you do that? Because I can.
He looked at the spaz frag. You don't look at the spaz frag. Spaz frag look at you.
Okay.
What I love about Lobo, he is such an evil fucking dickhead, but he doesn't swear.
Well, he swears in his language.
It's not even a swear in his language.
Well, that's just how they speak, but it'd be considered vulgarity if there's a direct translation.
Not really.
Bastitch. If we translate it to our words, that'd be like fucking bastard.
When the comic was created, they couldn't swear in comics.
Yeah. So they had to give him something instead of having like asterisks and hashtags
So it's
all that shit.
It's kid speak.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
He's simple. It's kid speak.
So it's basically like a Ned Flanders.
Yes.
What the ding dong doodly is going on
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Okay. All right.
He
all
does not swear. He says bastitch and all kinds of other things, but he doesn't swear.
Frag and slaz stack.
And I took that with me when I did him on stage.
Nice.
Did not swear ever.
Oh man. We just started the show with fucking nerd talk, and you explained D&D to me, which honestly I've only ever played like twice.
I used to play a lot when I was a kid.
It wasn't the fact that I wasn't good. I mean, I didn't play until I was in Texas with some of my college friends, and our dungeon master did not like me.
Those are the best games.
Well, he didn't like me because I'm just very argumentative and
Damn
shit. Hold on, I got one.
Well, I got a better one. Keep talking.
You get
He's
it.
argumentative, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, it was the fact that I have a very, very overactive imagination and fingers. And I will do anything in my power to verbally argue myself out of a situation. That's just the type of person I am.
But those are the best games.
Yeah, well, he didn't like it because he was a dungeon master. Everybody said he was the best and had the best campaigns, and I was totally sidetracking the overarching storyline.
Oh, no. Mine were the best.
Yeah, and it was just such, bullshit. So if I was stuck in a room and it's like, okay, you're stuck in a room, there's a gate on each side. I'm like, well, what are the walls made out of? Sandstone. Okay, sandstone is granular. Yeah. Well, how much time do I have? About 5 minutes. Okay. Well, with my strength, I should be able to chip a hole in the wall.
At the very least.
Yeah. And scramble out before, I die. Well, no, the dungeon's nice. Is that from Incorrect?
Yep.
Oh, I love their bottle openers. That's what I use at my bar.
I tried to get him to do one for us, and they said, we want money. And I said, sponsor. They said, go fuck yourself. And I said, I work for another company, Moshi Moshi. They're like, I don't care. Go fuck you. No, I do, but I do love these guys. I understand. I'm not expecting people to fucking bow over to fucking a little punch drunk, but
It would have been nice.
But
It's a fucking $9 bottle opener.
But not only that, I still stand by their shit. I love their shit. They have some of the greatest art. Steampunk fucking Lincoln.
Yeah.
Steampunk lickin'.
Steampunk lickin'.
And I don't know what you'd call that, but it's hot.
I don't know, but Captain Kirk would totally be down. Does she have a fucking
Yep.
suicide vest as a collar?
Yep.
Oh, that's brilliant. See, I've had mine going on 2 years now, and it has the vinyl cover. I have a little chip off the top, and then obviously this is worn away.
Yeah.
But that's after going through thousands of
Mhm.
bottles. I mean, that thing holds up.
Yeah, these great product. Again, they don't sponsor us, but I'm sorry, incorrect.
Oh hell yeah!
Incorrect.
Yep.
I like these guys.
And you'll find them even at conventions. I saw them at MegaCon,
Mm-hmm.
saw them at DragonCon. They also sell weapons when they're at the conventions, which is pretty gnarly. And I'm not just talking about like, you know, the kunai and the ninja stars and all that shit. They sell like fucking brass knuckle stun guns.
So I was actually surprised. This is really good.
Oh, yeah,
the beer
dude,
I was talking about that you hadn't had, I hadn't had.
No, I don't think I've had this. I have friends who have had it when I was out at Sportstown.
Well, again, we were just talking about neither one of us had tried this beer before.
Oh yeah, no, that's really good. That's a good selection of hops too.
I'm not gonna promote them because it's a 6.5 alcohol by volume IPA. You pussies!
So,
But it's tasty.
I learned that most of the hops in America are grown in like fucking Utah.
Yeah.
And
Perfect weather for it.
Well, that's exactly what I was told. I got to see pictures of hops, but when they showed it to me, the picture wasn't of the best quality, and they're like, you know what that is? And I was like, where was that taken? They're like, Utah. I was like, is it weed? I'm like, no, that's what hops look like. I was like, well, they grow it just like weed. It's exactly
Actually,
what it
it's
looks like.
pretty damn close.
Yeah, but
Same bud, same kind of fucking.
yeah,
Mhm.
and once I zoomed in a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay, it's
There's
not
the
it's not leafy.
It looks
It's not
more
as
like
leafy.
what's the fucking weird vegetable?
artichoke.
Thank you. Looks more like an
yeah,
artichoke.
because I saw the picture on there, and that's what it reminded me of.
Hops looks more like tiny artichoke.
Yeah,
Because it's just layered. But
Mhm.
anyway, we were talking nerd shit.
Yeah.
D&D bullshit. I played one campaign that lasted a full year. We played 2 hours a day, twice a week for a year.
holy shit. So, what kind of loot was at the end of that bad boy? All your dreams came true.
3 out of 5 people survived.
Okay.
1 was a turncoat and was fighting for the enemy.
So
I had some backdoor dealing, not backdoor, backroom dealings. It
or backdoor dealing. I mean,
was my
Depends on-
brother.
depends on what you rolled.
Backroom dealings, where he was actually helping the enemy.
Oh.
One of them died. And this went on so long as the main character, like the leader of the group,
Yeah.
formed a relationship, married, and had a child.
They would have enough time to do so.
And at the end of the campaign, he was offered essentially unlimited power, but you must pay the ultimate price. Now, throughout the whole thing, I had a babysitter in there.
Okay.
Babysitter being the DM has a character that kind of guides people and helps people along. He was a vampire. For the first half of the game, he was normal.
Okay.
Turned into a vampire, became, through a loophole, the vampiric god. There is no vampiric god in D&D.
Okay.
And in order to gain power as a god in D&D, you need to have followers. So all you need to do is enslave enough people as vampires to gain power.
So he had enough thralls and God mode.
There you go.
Okay.
And then he sent them on a secondary quest after the initial quest was done. This is where we talk in just layers on top of layers. Well, he, at one point throughout the game, he was a wizard, became powerful enough to create a clone.
Okay.
What the clone does is, the clone spell, it takes 25% of your experience gone. You de-level
Okay.
to cast this spell. But if you have all the components, you create an exact replica of yourself. And
All
if
right,
you
so-
were to
so
die,
Let's just say you're a level 10, you want to make a clone. It puts you to about a level 7.5,
give or take,
but you make another level 7.5 version of yourself.
it's an inert body. If you die, your soul then gets transferred to that body. You stand back up again
So it's a homunculus.
at 3/4 power.
Okay. Does it
So-
always stay at 3/4 power? Like
It stays at that point. The moment that you made it, that's the power it stays
shit.
at.
So if you're like level 30 and you die, you don't lose everything, but you're back to 7.5.
But being God
Mhm.
and knowing how the story is going to play out, go, 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 go. Create this character. Within half a level, that character dies. Technically dies.
Okay.
He becomes a vampire.
So you're back in the homunculus body, but your old body is a vampire under your control.
His mind was the vampire. Everyone, all the players forgot that he created this clone. Technically, the character died. The clone wakes up with every memory, and it says every memory up until the point of death.
Okay.
At that point, this guy stands up and goes, I'm the real fucking dude. Where is everybody? And goes off and becomes the most evil, sinister piece of shit on the fucking planet. And then becomes the main boss.
And everybody lived happily ever after.
Becomes the main boss in the end. Meanwhile, this vampire becomes a god.
Is it a nameless deity?
No.
Ah, so it's not.
His name was Galen Odell.
Ah, so he's not the nameless deity from utopianism.
Woo. WOOTOPIANA.
What?
Wootopianism.
Oh,
Woo-topianism. Like woot.
Ah.
Wootopianism.
So it's like my religion's the best. Woot woot. Okay.
Wootopianism.
Wootopianism. All right, I'm on board. Yeah.
Anyway,
Are we gonna consider hops like a holy herb or plant or something?
No,
That would be pretty fun.
it's yeast. Yeast is the holy
So
grain.
yeast in any form.
Sure, unless you got to go down on somebody and you find it.
Well, there's always a certain.
But we could make a specialty beer made.
We can call it peace in the middle yeast. Copyright 2015, alittlepunchdrunk.com.
But anyway, so as they went on, this copy of the guy kept attacking them because they figured out that there was this
Loophole.
not a loophole. The other guy ascended to deityism.
Deism?
Deityism.
Oh, all right.
He became a deity and was giving orders like, if you want to become more powerful, go and get these things.
Okay.
And these things were like, chop your left hand off and put my left hand on.
Dude, that's some like fucking Voldemort Harry Potter shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, cut your hand off, put my hand on, you'll gain power. Gouge your own eye out, put my eye in your head, you'll gain power. And it kept going. And at the end, the main boss of the whole fucking thing was this clone who had gained more power without the use of all this other shit. What the deity said, he sent them on their merry quest.
The merry little way.
And he said, if you do this, you will have to pay the ultimate price. You will have to sacrifice everything, but you will then ascend into divinity. So they were like, great, no problem, we'll do this.
Easy enough. We'll give it up.
We'll do this. It'll be awesome.
We'll save the world.
No, it wasn't even save the fucking world.
Before we continue, try it. It's only a 5.2. It's called Sweet Action. It's a cream ale.
Creams are not bad. A little sweet for even a creme.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's a good creme.
I'm in love with this brewery, man. I have yet to have something out of them that.
Well, that's your resin, right?
What do you mean?
Is that a resin?
No,
it's a 6 point. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's 6 point.
Yeah, but they do high res
resin.
and all that stuff. Yeah, high res.
6 point's good. I like them. But anyway, so I mean, there were so many fucking levels. There was a schizophrenic druid in the party.
Did it argue with itself?
No, it had dual personalities.
Oh.
One personality could use this amazing sickle that acted as a boomerang. He could throw it and it would come back to him. But if he was in his adult mind, he couldn't use it.
So he was just like, what the fuck is those?
But his magic was tenfold.
So super boomerang sickle or ultimate magician.
But the ultimate druid magician hated the fucking team. So you get into a major fight, and if you piss this little kid off because he had the mind of a child throwing that fucking sickle around,
Yeah.
if you pissed him off or you hurt him or you did something that he didn't like,
Yeah.
he could switch mentalities and fucking launch lightning at you.
And for those who aren't familiar with D&D, if you're doing a live version of that, shooting lightning at somebody is the equivalent of throwing a tennis ball at them.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
I don't LARP. I've never been into
Yes,
LARPing.
but
I
in
will never
LARPing,
LARP.
it's colored tennis balls. I shit you
Or-
not.
Or bags of styrofoam.
Bags of styrofoam?
If you get a little sack at the density, the high dense styrofoam, you can.
Oh, okay. See, you were talking shit to me because I said that I used to lamb, which is not LARPing.
It's LARPing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. We'll let the listeners.
I learned this by watching people at MegaCon outside in the courtyard.
That's LARPing.
But
Did-
that's how I learned the styrofoam thing.
Oh, I was like, because the thing was, you have LARP, which is live action role play,
Yeah.
where you come up with a character. There's magic. There's like full costumes.
Fireball.
Yeah, and those are red tennis balls. Like it's fucking nuts. So
To be fair, if I peg you in the eye with a fucking tennis ball,
you're going down. Yeah, without a doubt.
Granted, I'm not an overweight fucking 33-year-old asthmatic
I'm a mage.
wizard.
But well, I guess maybe it's from like wanking and playing MMOs. They've got a pretty good throwing arm, the mages.
I wouldn't know.
But all right, so the difference I was trying to impart to Rambo, and he's refusing.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, he's absolutely refusing.
Bullshit.
One, because either he in his heart of hearts believes that it's bullshit, or two, he just wants to rustle my jimmies for all eternity.
It's both.
Okay, so equal parts both.
It's 100% both.
Both. Okay, so
I absolutely believe he's a fucking LARPer.
I am not a
and
LARPer.
I 100% just want to fuck with him.
Motherfucker, that's saying like if you cosplay, you're a LARPer because you're doing a live action role play of a character.
No. LARPing is having the battles and doing the bullshit.
We're gonna have to look this up.
Cosplaying
We're gonna
is
have
going
to,
to a convention
we're
and
gonna have to look
being
this
there.
up and see if by definition battles are incorporated. Okay, so what I was saying is, all right, look it up while I say my piece. So LARPing, elaborate costumes. It's almost like D&D, but you're acting it out. Now, what we did was what they call live action medieval battles, and it's not honestly, it's not like the Ren Fair guys who have full armor and like just.
By the way, I did the Ren Fair.
Which that is actually considered LARPing because they do have a set kingdom and storylines and things like that. But I mean, those motherfuckers are hardcore, and
We
I
didn't
give
have
them
that
credit.
much.
The-
We just did something for a summer for fucking pay.
I've been hit by just like a broadsword. There a lot of them are wood and aluminum, still padded and whatnot. But I've been hit with a Ren Fair.
To LARP is a form of a role-playing game where participants physically act out their character's actions.
Okay, it doesn't say battle is incorporated. Physically acting out could be any type of performance piece as long as you're in character.
Hold on.
Scrolling. Well, while you still look,
Diversified in a wide variety of styles. Play may be, it may vary game-like, or it may be concerned with dramatic or artistic expression.
okay, so it's an umbrella term. Okay, so
Events-
you're
hold on.
technically right, but I'm not wrong.
Events can be designed to achieve educational or political goals, or it can merely be an act of fictional battle or other physical.
But it says it may be. So again, you're technically right, but I'm still not wrong. It's an umbrella term. I'm not 100% losing. I want to hold on to a little bit of this. But basically what we did is a bunch of grown-ass adults showing up. There was no magic. There's no spells or anything mythical. We would show up with foam weapons or taped up Nerf swords, and we would just beat the living shit out of each other at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
At
Lambing.
least when the medieval recreation, my weapon was real. I can actually walk into my son's room and grab the weapon that I fought with.
By the way, you know, most small children have a mobile with happy little airplanes and cars.
I've
and
got
chirps
my
and
kid
shit.
with swords, axes, daggers, knives, and scary clowns.
He's staring at a fucking arsenal and just this macabre display of horror. It's beautiful.
Which is
It
why
is
nothing
absolutely
will ever
beautiful.
scare him.
No.
But I can grab you the weapon, and I guarantee you it's not wrapped in foam. Actually, if you were a listener or a viewer 2 years ago, you would have seen me attack Phoenix with the same fucking sword. It's got a blade on it. You can see where it's been used. It has wear and tear and patchworking. Not patchworking, but almost reforging
Okay, so
because damage has been done to it that had to be repaired.
well, stop fucking murdering people and then admitting it.
Stop LARPing.
I was just told I'm a
Queer.
LARPer by 2 fucking people.
By the
I'm
way,
so angry.
you two fucking people, get off your asses, get on the fucking chat, and stop being a piece of shit. I don't want you. We talked about this.
We did.
We talked about this.
See, but if somebody's running it on mobile on this type of screen, you can barely see what's going on your tablet. At least we got people listening on their phones and trying to participate.
That's great. Get off your ass, get on the actual chat so we can all see it. Or, how about this? Grow a pair of Ramballs, call in 484-994-2573.
I don't know what that means.
Or are you chicken?
or a butthead. Biff Tannen. I like Back to the Future.
So do we all.
Which 30th anniversary edition is coming out at the end of this year.
What else can they put into that? I've got the other end of the fucking
Well,
20th
there's-
anniversary.
Well,
edition.
there's actually B-reels and footage that they haven't been able to digitize yet. But what I really like, I mean, obviously I like all the footage. Motherfucker. At least I could still smell a little bit of the bourbon. You know, not bad, not bad.
I want to eat a bunch of chili peppers, then burp directly in his mouth and see what happens.
And he said this before, and I was like, you know what? I'd probably just throw up from the act of burping in my mouth.
So
like,
first
the
I'll
content
do it-
doesn't matter.
First, I'll do it after chocolate cake and see what happens. The second
Oh.
time, it'll be after fucking hot
Well,
peppers.
see, it depends. If I breathe that in through my nose, I'm just like, chocolate cake.
Oh no, I'm gonna tackle you to the ground, rip open your mouth.
Don't you fucking threaten me with a good time.
Mm.
But back,
Mm.
Jesse.
Oh.
But the 30th anniversary, you get B-reel footage. You have the 3 movies, you know, extended cut, director's cut, all that bullshit. The entire animated series, which hasn't been put in digital format in its entirety, other than the people who've ripped it off VHS.
That's worth me getting it.
And the box has a fucking light up flux capacitor built into it.
I'm gonna build my. Actually, you know what? For any Back to the Future fans, I can build you a flux capacitor for about $15. So you send me $50 and I'll make it for you. Shipping and handling.
I'm telling you how much it's going to cost and how much you're going to pay.
Shipping and handling.
What you should really do is well, obviously you got to be paid for your time and your experience.
No, overnight shipping is easily $20 plus the 15
That's just
Plus-
in the Continental.
plus a few bucks for me to actually buy the fucking materials.
Yeah.
I might make $5. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you know, and I do the same thing when I make lamps and light up bulbs and everything. And people are like, why is it $45 for the lamps? Like, because it cost me almost $30 in fucking supplies. And,
Yeah.
and you're paying for my time, you know? It's just,
People
I
don't
get
get
you
it.
on that. Yeah. It's like, and my favorite is be like, well, I could make that. But like, then why don't you
Then do it.
fucking do it?
Well, that's like somebody asked me to make him a puppet.
Mhm.
Okay, we got a puppet fucking floating around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me to make that same puppet, and I said, okay, well, that puppet, I'm going to charge you $300 for.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm like, well, when you look at it, the puppet that I made, you've seen Arnie, the red fucking.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't own a sewing machine. Have you ever seen a sewing machine here?
You hand stitch all that shit?
Oh my God, he finally got it.
What? I never asked.
No, I just mean
Other people will
I
look.
hand stitch everything that I do.
And
all
he
those-
puts love and evil in every.
No,
stitch.
it's just blood and sweat. But
Literally blood at times.
yes, literally blood and sweat. All my costumes, I make by hand. Everything that I do, everything that you've ever seen me do.
Yeah.
Any costume I have to do, unless it's like a fucking shooting vest, I make it by hand. So when you say I want a puppet just like that, I'm like, okay, well,
You're paying for the process.
you're looking at $75 of materials. Then you're looking at about 8 hours worth of me actually doing it, plus then the shipping and handling, and it's got to be fragile because some of the materials can crush.
So you're going to insure.
If you want the arm rods for the puppet, so you can do the hand and the fucking, you can do the mouth and the hands. That's going to be another $40. So you're looking at about $300.
So you can buy yourself a beer after you spent all your fucking time on this.
If I sell you a puppet at $300, what I actually make, it's about $45.
For 8 hours times, you're not even earning minimum wage on this.
I make about $45 on a $300 fucking puppet.
I try to explain that. I'll make a little tiny, like I do Chambord bottles.
Yeah.
With a color changing LED
Mhm.
built into it. It's got crushed glass on the inside. It's a really cool effect. And I only charge $10 for these fucking things. And people are like, well, what if I bring you my own mini Chambord bottles? Like, it's still going to be $10.
Because I still got to do all the fucking work.
Yeah. And they're like, well, why? You get to drink the Chambord. I was like, do you want me to pour out the fucking liquor and give it to you when I bring you
Yeah.
your lamp? I'll do it. People, like, it's odd with how easily things can be mass produced. People have lost that genuine appreciation for something
And that's all the internet.
made.
All the internet.
But that's why I like Etsy, because I'll get on Etsy and, I look at other lamp makers and I try to, perfect my craft and whatnot. But if I see somebody selling a lamp like mine and they're selling theirs for $60, $70, I get it. Like, I can look at the pictures and be like, okay, I see how much work they put into this. People really need to respect the art. If you want something mass produced, then go get it mass produced. You'll pay half the price, and guess what? It'll fall apart in a fucking year.
Well, and that's going to bring me to. I'm really. I'm
Still getting
hesitant.
used to the touchscreen format.
I wanna. I want to swipe down. I want to figure out how I can do this without breaking the show.
What exactly are you trying to do?
To get to my email
Run it through your phone.
and pull up, but there's audio in this one.
Oh, but you still can hook in your phone for the audio, like when
Why
we
am I
take calls and
touch
shit.
padding? I got a fucking mouse involved. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. You can all suck my dick twice.
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 Nice.
New incognito window is actually an option. New incognito window.
Yeah, if you want to watch porn but keep your current browser open.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that means.
But I mean, incognito is it doesn't save any type of cookies, form submissions, anything like that. So when you close that window, anything you've put in that window is erased. It's not held in the browser. So that's why I said people usually use it for porn. Or on a shared computer or something like that, just in case they forget.
it said new tab or new incognito window. It didn't say new window. So I had no fucking clue. I'm just trying to get my shit up here.
I mean, if you're proud of your porn, then fuck incognito.
I still love that my pube is on your mic.
Is that your pube?
No, it's from the beard. but
Okay,
it
I was
looks
just
like a
wondering.
pube.
Yeah. Before the show started, Rambo imparted upon me a gift. It was a
By the way,
tiny little hair.
speaking of which, what color is my beard?
We did this last week. Straw, red. I can't tell if there's gray in there because you already got light tones. And underneath, black. You got like fucking Schmeagle hide in there looking for his goddamn precious.
It's the weirdest shit in the world, dude.
I'm actually, pretty happy because I shaved my beard off for an audition and whatnot, and I still have like another fucking month before I have to show up. So I'm just gonna grow it out until then. And if I end up having to wear some type of face piece or anything like that, I think I'm gonna grow it back.
But you just have stubble.
My facial hair grows so fucking slow.
Oh no, mine's fucking the opposite. I can shave this and I'll have this back in a month. Well,
Yeah.
no, not this, but I'll be back in a month.
If you look at it, the side of my head was cut down to skin. The same time, this was just cut down with an electric razor, and it's about even. My hair grows ridiculously fast. My facial hair, fuck it, just. But then again, it's the same thing with my downstairs mix-up, so I don't have to manscape as often, which is pretty nice.
So the tablet is not going to be able to handle that as quick as I would like it to. So I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do it through my fucking phone.
All right.
Yeah, no, my beard, all my hair grows insanely fucking fast.
So basically, I can imagine you as a hermit in the future, where your beard is as long as your pubes.
No. My beard will reach the length of my pubes all the way down.
You can fucking braid them together and make some type of like banana hammock out of your pubes.
Dude, I will braid my beard at one point.
Do it.
But anyway.
Oh, that actually happened. I grew out my goatee when I still had just my goatee. And I mean, impressive for people who can grow full beards very quickly. But
this isn't that. I'm sorry.
I grew it out to a good like 4 or 5 inches. Like I basically looked, and I was bald at the time for an event. I looked like Scott Ian from Anthrax's like lame little brother. But I was at work, and one of my regulars, she walks up to the service rail and gets her drinks, and then she was like, lean over the bar, and she grabs my goatee, and I was like, oh my god, if she threatens to cut it off, well, I'm not gonna hit a woman. I'll probably just cry. But I'm trying to play tough guys. Like,
just spit on.
I was like, don't you do anything in my goatee? She's like, stop being a bitch, just stay still. She fucking put it in 3 braids, and I still had to serve for, I'd say, another 45 minutes. It was kind of busy, and I finally went to the bathroom and I looked at my goatee. This is the most glorious thing I've ever seen. Like, I had like the fucking Viking action going on.
If it was longer, I could.
Yeah.
I know. I have a fucking sister, dude. I know how to braid shit.
So I have 2 older sisters. I can do a standard braid.
Daughter.
I don't know any. Well, I already knew it before Lily was born.
But yeah, when it gets longer, oh my god, I want to braid this shit. I'm gonna put a mole skull at the bottom of it.
Yes. You know what? If you've got the time and you've got a smelter, just get some cheap gold. Like, what is it? The lower the number, the better, or the higher the number, the better.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Have you seen people? It's like I can't think of what it's called. It's basically like new Egyptology. People are worshiping the old gods.
I'm gonna put an animal skull in my beard.
Yeah, you can do that too, but people have actually coated their facial hair with gold leaf.
No. I'm going to have my beard as it stands with an animal skull braided into it.
You can get some good animal skulls. Holy fuck. If you could get a baby gator head and have the back of the head on your chin and the hair coming out of its mouth, I would lose my shit. That'd be brilliant.
Here's a news story I would like everyone to hear.
Is this the one that riles your cockles?
The highest minimum wage in the country, the city of Seattle is now grappling with some of the law's unintended consequences. Dan Springer has that story. He's live in Seattle. Dan, why are some workers asking their bosses for actually fewer hours?
Yeah, it's interesting, Bill. The minimum wage here in Seattle went to $11 an hour in April, on its way to $15 an hour by 2018.
So you get paid more, you want to work less.
Some people have figured out that with the pay raise, they'll make too much money to stay on certain welfare programs. Turns out a lot of minimum wage workers are eligible for basic food assistance, help with the cost of childcare, and government subsidized rent. In the last few months, some have asked their bosses for fewer work hours because they're afraid of losing their benefits. This runs counter to one of the big arguments for a $15 wage, that it will lift people out of poverty.
If you're that single mom with 2 kids and all of a sudden you make $1,000 too much, you're no longer eligible for food assistance. Well, why in the world would you want to continue those hours? Why wouldn't you want to stay back and actually get that assistance?
Despite this red flag and others, Los Angeles and San Francisco followed Seattle to adopt a $15 minimum wage, and now it's being considered in New York City. And just last night, all of LA County went to a $15 wage. Businesses are getting very creative in order to make payroll. We're seeing higher prices virtually everywhere. One iconic restaurant here in Seattle is 15% is also discourages. So servers are making less money, but dishwashers are doing better. There's also a comic book store in San Francisco that began selling memberships to a graphic novel club, even though the owner said the members are not really getting all that much more. We've also seen longtime restaurants here in Seattle close, even though the economy here is doing very well. So some unintended consequences for sure that we're seeing here in Seattle and elsewhere. Bill?
Thank you, Dan. Dan Springer's on that story in Seattle, Washington.
So what we're looking at...
I know you're going to rant on this, so I'm just going to let you do it because this is bullshit.
I want to hear your opinion because New York State just passed that they're going to do it as well. And I know that shortly it's going to be up here on Florida's docket.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what are your thoughts?
Even the theme parks, I think Disney's going to them starting in January, so all the other theme parks are going to follow suit.
But that's fine.
But are you fuck kidding me? You're finally getting a working living wage, and instead of being happy, hey, you know, I'm getting paid for what I'm worth, or at least paid more, you're going to find the goddamn loophole to keep getting fucking government assistance. So I'm going to keep working just as hard to pay tax for you to live on your fucking ass. Are you kidding me? I thought the whole point was, you know, if I'm going to put in my 40 hours, I should be making a living wage. But instead it's like, oh, now I make enough on my 40 hours to do a living wage. I only want to do half the work and use government assistance and have other people still fucking pay for me. That's ridiculous.
Trying to type in chat right now. It's not working. 484-994-3.
I'm sorry. There should be some type of law, and obviously I don't know how the entire political process works here, but there should have to be some way that if you're able-bodied and can work your 40 hours, either you do a fucking full-time job or we don't hire you. And I know that falls under some type of discrimination.
No, I'm fine with people working part-time. But to request less hours
so you can suckle the teat of the taxpayer
is the problem. And
stupid.
And again, that news story came upon me by reading about the fact that New York State has now done the exact same thing. Said by 2020, all of our fast food employees will be making $15 an hour.
Although the cost of living up there is so fucking nuts, that's at
okay,
least
but
leveling the playing field for them.
And you, as well as everybody else, are fucking idiots. I said New York State.
Oh, not New York City.
Not New York City.
So the
city itself cannot govern its own minimum wage.
It's not Disney.
It must be done by the state. So all the ghetto rats living in bullshit fuck me in the ass New York are going to get $15 an hour.
They're going to benefit off the people who truly need it, that want to work their 40 hours to live in the city proper to pay their rent every month.
I'm okay with people in New York City making $15 a month because $15 an hour, because when you look at what they have to pay for rent per month is astra-fucking-nomical.
I was just there in February with my best friend and seeing what she paid for, no joke, her entire apartment could fit in just this part of your place.
Well, yeah, you get an 800 square foot studio, you're paying $2,000 a month.
Yep.
So
that's if you're lucky. Like if you're in a good area,
that person, okay, yeah. If you're working New York City proper and live in New York City proper, yeah, of course you need a higher wage because there's no fathomable way you can. But if you go out to fucking you go out to Niagara, you don't need $15 an hour to survive.
Yeah, no shit.
Or how about you go out to insert name of city that no one knows about in New York. Do you deserve $15 an hour? No. No one deserves $15 an hour to work in fast food. And here's what I said. I thank God that capitalism works and McDonald's is automating 99% of their front of house work, and every other And I swear to God, every other fast food joint is going to follow suit because
That is-
Wawa started it.
They did with the touchscreens and everything like. And you know what? It's motherfucking efficient.
It's gold.
I have yet to have an order from Wawa when I've ordered a sandwich or type of food item that is prepared by somebody go wrong with the touchscreen kiosk. They've
It's
done it perfect
gold.
every time.
It's gold.
And
So,
I saw the same thing when they just put the automated soda makers
yep.
in McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, what have you.
Gold. So what everyone is going to do, starting with, and McDonald's has already started it.
Mhm.
They just jumped on it. Like, fuck you. Okay, you want $15 an hour? Fine. We're going to automate front of house. Go fuck yourselves.
It's cheaper to buy the new technology and have it run itself.
Because that technology, you pay, let's just say you pay $5 million.
Yeah.
$5 million, and you get your region with your automated system. Well, I guarantee you're going to save about $5 million in payroll because you're not going to deal with any of the bullshit.
So basically, 3 quarters in, you've already made your money back and you're profiting hardcore on unlimited labor. Machines don't have to take breaks.
And then in the back of house, what do you need? Everyone's getting $15 an hour. Are you going to hire a ghetto rat? Or are you going to hire somebody who goes, yeah, I graduated from culinary school. I've been working 10 years in the culinary industry. I'd like $15 an hour because, might I also add, I've been working 5, 6, 7, 10 years in a culinary industry, as well as food service, as well as service industry, as well as front of house industry.
So you're paying the salary of 3
I
employees.
don't make $12 an hour.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're paying the salary of 3 employees to get the quality of 5 employees because you have someone who's experienced in the field.
No, you're paying 3 employees to get the quality of 12 employees.
You're saving every minute they're on the clock.
So I
Because
say,
there are things that can only be done by a person.
thank you, drive-through. I'll take 3 fucking spots at a McDonald's and flip fucking burgers for $15 an hour.
Right.
When now I run a fucking kitchen. Yesterday, I was on Expo, I was on Saute, I was on Grill, I was on Fry, I was on Prep.
Yeah.
I don't make that kind of money.
Have you ever seen, I believe it's called a Nico, the flame broiler machines
Yeah.
that you just have a person on one end putting raw beef patties. It
Mhm.
goes through a conveyor belt, almost like you see in pizza ovens,
Yep.
and it pops out the other side perfectly cooked.
So here's where we get into
Rambo's rants. Are we lucky or are we unlucky? Oh God, that neck crack was audible. Oh, shit.
So, I've got a guy at work with me who thinks that $15 an hour for fast food employees is a great fucking idea. And I had to go and just hit him with a fucking brick because, goddamn it, you guys are all goddamn idiots. What Seattle just fucking said, what they just fucking said is people are going to do as little as possible to get the most amount of money that they can possibly get. Now, and we're proving it right now, where we gave the people who said, we're poor, we're hungry, we need more money, so give us more money. We gave them more. They're saying, no, we don't want to work that much because we're going to have shit taken away from us.
Do less, get more.
And what I'm sick and fired of is every single fucking, and I'm sorry, black piece of shit person that I fucking know begging for money. Now, that doesn't mean every black person, just the people that I know that are begging for fucking
So you're going
money.
off personal experience and scope. You're not generalizing. You're not
This is
lumping
not a
everybody into it.
generalization. This is just what I see firsthand personally. I am sick and fucking tired of everyone begging for more and not doing anything to step up to earn it. I am in a position right now where I am busting my ass to try and get a new position in work. And what are my coworkers doing? Blaming everybody fucking else. When our chef from another place tastes something, it says it tastes like shit. He looks at the label, says this is this guy's name, and that guy turns to everyone else. Somebody else must have fucked with it. No, you're a fucking idiot. You fucked up. opt up. Just say you fucked up and fix the goddamn mistake. I'm so sick and tired of dealing with everybody who just wants to get more and do nothing to get it. You know, you want to talk about racism, you want to talk about Black Lives Matter, white lives fucking matter, every life matter. All of you, no lives fucking matter. Not one of you fucking matters in the grand schemes, because if you look at the amount of people in this goddamn world, if life actually mattered, you would never die. So guess what? There is not one single fucking life on this goddamn planet that actually matters. The only thing that matters is what we do with our lives. If we get together as a people and stop doing this black-white bullshit, if we start working together as a fucking group of human beings, human lives matter. We get everyone together, then maybe we can do something. But while I sit in a fucking kitchen and I know for a goddamn fact I'm right, but goddamn it, everyone wants to fight against me, or if you are out in the middle of nowhere and no one's going to pick you up, or if you are a black man in New York City and you cannot get a fucking cab, guess what? There's a reason. If you, what people think of as a, what's the word I'm thinking for? Black people don't tip, Europeans don't tip. Stereotype. If you're looking at stereotypes, there's a reason, because your people as a whole continue that stereotype. Why is it that there's a stereotype that black people have big dicks? Not a single black man on this earth is going to say, no, that stereotype's wrong. I'm going to fight that fucking stereotype. I'm going to say, no, black people don't have big dicks. We got small fucking dicks.
Shit, I'm black.
Not one fucking black man is going to fight that stereotype.
Because it's a positive stereotype.
But every single one of you will get fucking offended when I say, oh, black people like fried chicken, watermelon, and don't tip. Oh my God, you guys will be fucking up in arms. Stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, because there is a basis in fact.
It all came from a certain source material or experience. And while, you know, as much as Rambo's going off here, he already said that he doesn't live by these generalizations. It's all off of personal experience. But stereotypes do come from some type of history of interactions on the whole. People just don't make this shit up. And
so let's look at the stereotype of fast food fucking employees.
Lazy.
Uneducated, lazy, pieces of crap. Not all of you, but 99% of you.
Yeah, because you still have the small percentage of kids who are literally, they're like in high school, or, you know.
Well, there's the thing, and you mentioned it right there. When you are working a fast food fucking job, you're supposed to be a 16 to 18-year-old fucking kid in an entry-level position, getting experience, learning how to be respectful, learning how to be responsible, learning how to work a fucking job. You are not supposed to be 28, 30, 40, 85 years old working at a fucking fast food.
Unless you're like a fucking general manager working for a corpo or something like that, then, you know,
then you're not fighting for $15 an hour
because
because you're making more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you are a jackass working 5, 6, 8, 12, 19, 3, I don't give a... If you are working more than one fucking fat joint, you obviously don't give a shit about moving up in life, because I guarantee every single one of you, if you are working as a fucking fry cook, Donald, cooking any fucking...
And you've been 3 years and you're still complaining?
If you're working there for 1 fucking year, you can go to Chili's, you can go to fucking Bennigan's, you can go to an Applebee's, you can go to any fucking chain restaurant and say, I'm a fucking fry cook, hire me, and they will, because you have a year experience as a fucking fry cook. So shut the fuck up about your, I need $15 an hour to work at McDonald's. Fuck you, because you have the goddamn experience. If you work for 3 fucking months as a goddamn fry cook, you can get a fry cook at any goddamn restaurant. And let me tell you this, because I had 0 fucking experience in a goddamn kitchen, and I got a fucking job at a kitchen. Guess what? You can do the goddamn same. And it doesn't matter that I'm fucking white, because in kitchens, guess what? I'm usually only the only fucking white guy. It's not a matter that I'm fucking white and I get white fucking privilege. It's because you're lazy, you're a piece of shit, and you don't want to fucking work for your goddamn money. You want to work $15 an hour and make as much as I do working 40 hours a week, and you can go fuck yourself, because goddamn it, $15 an hour is $10 an hour, too goddamn much for a fucking fast food employee, and I don't give a shit what you think.
That's also true because I've worked at gas stations. I've worked at, fast food places. I worked at Checkers for a while. And no joke, being a fry cook isn't hard. You put the basket in the oil. Don't be fucking
nonchalant. I'm angry. I am pissed off about this. Seriously fucking raging. This is a full-on Rambo's fucking rant because, goddamn it, you think that you're fucking special. Shut the fuck up. Stop having kids. Wear a fucking condom. Oh, I have kids. Guess what? I have a fucking kid. Oh, well, I got to be up in the morning. Guess what? I got to be up in the fucking morning. Shut the fuck up. If you were a responsible goddamn adult and you didn't try and cling to your goddamn childhood, you might be able to get a real fucking job. But no, you just want people to take care of you because you're ignorant, because you're stupid, because you're lazy, because you're a fucking piece of shit. If you are a McDonald's employee thinking you deserve $15 an hour, you might as well walk out on the street and fucking kill yourself because, god damn it, that's all you deserve. That is the best you
don't down the street and kill yourself because then somebody else is going to have to clean up that mess and they're not making $15 an hour.
They don't clean it up. No. Oh, God, no. If somebody in the house, you think the government no, the person who owns the house does it. Well, guess what? If you kill yourself in the fucking street, the rain will eventually wash the blood down.
Well, in Florida, yeah, absolutely.
If you think you deserve $15 an hour to flip burgers, go fuck yourself. If you think you deserve $15 an hour to drop fries in a basket, go fuck yourself. Actually, go fuck yourself in the fryer while your partner is roasting their back on the fucking grill because you're all ignorant asshole pieces of shit who don't deserve life. Let me reiterate. If you're one of these assholes who are fighting for fast food employees to get $15 an hour, the only thing you deserve in life is death. You're idiots. Fucking retarded. Because they don't do anything that a 16-year-old can't do at the same price. And if they're 28 years old, still working in a fast food restaurant, guess what? They don't want better for them because they could get it, but they're lazy, they're stupid, they're ignorant, they're fucking pieces of shit. And I have no problem saying it. And if you got a problem with what I said, email me.
No.
At alittlepunchdrunk@gmail.com. Trust me, I will read your emails on air. I want to hear what you fucking pieces of crap have to say.
No, and I love this because the first time I was ever on the show was over a year ago. I've been coming on, at least
go fuck yourself
once a month. Most recently,
was Rambo's rant.
You're live for one, and I can only imagine the people that just started watching recently, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Why do you think it's called a rant?"
You missed the angriest rant on the internet.
I'm glad I missed the angriest rant on the internet because that shit was pretty intense. It was almost one of those, holy shit, dad hit mom at the Thanksgiving dinner table, and I'm not allowed to leave until I finish my peas.
It was live.
At
a convention. Oh. I got so angry at one point, I stood up, kicked my chair out from underneath me, picked up this very mic, and started spinning around and screaming at people.
Oh, by the way, these mics, yeah. They're good.
It was the 10 things that stupid fucking tourists do to piss me off. Live at VoodooCon.
And number 1, be Brazilian. I'm sorry, that's
actually
not
that was 3.
Really? What beats? Don't get angry now. Don't get angry now. All right, let's skip that. Let's just move on. Do we have anything from Naked Man? There's no Naked Man?
Naked Man died, so I can never do it. Here's the thing.
Oh, god damn it.
There was no notable Naked news. The only notable one was when Naked Man died. Naked Man can never die. Because the moment he dies, the bit ends.
So it's like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. You should be. It's like the game. If you talk about the game, you lose. And the game never ends. Oh, don't you fucking... I am the cricket. I am the crick commander. You've never played the game? Oh, Well, anybody who
But
knows
you
what
just talked about the game.
you know, so it's okay. But the game never ends. It never ends. If you mention the game or hear about the game, you lose, and it can't end.
I have no idea what he's talking about, guys. Please, somebody email, text, call in, something. I mean, by the way, 484-994-2573 if you have any thoughts of what I just said.
Yeah, where the fuck is Austin Langford, man? You know, he's usually
We got people in chat. I can see the numbers.
So, Austin did ask if there was a chance of popping in for a day, and I told him to email you.
Well, I'll text him and say, call in and beg me himself.
Oh.
I mean, right now, send him a text. Tell him to call in and beg Rambo.
I will find
Because now that it's only the two of us, he might actually get a word in edgewise.
just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
There we go.
Just the two of us. You and I.
Yeah, but the great thing is people know on Punch Drunk Mondays it's just going to be convoluted shit.
No,
Like,
two of
they've
them
expected
didn't
it.
know.
Two?
We had 4 callers last week.
Which worked out really well, though.
2 of them didn't realize they wouldn't actually be able to talk because you and Moog were going to talk over them at every fucking second.
Hey, not so much me. I'm more calm.
We
Although I did go back and watch the show, I wasn't interrupting so much with my comments. I should have turned my mic off because I just was fucking losing it with hysterics.
You guys need to understand how a live show works. We got to work on this.
Hey, when you got me here, I know what's going on.
We got to have a live show boot camp for the two of you.
Well, for the two of us together. When
Yes,
we're on there,
exactly.
I was like, I do just fine. Like when I was with Josh, the first time I
We
came on the
just
show
gained a
with-
new
with
listener.
JW, you know.
I said, but the two of you together, it's like both of you have your own little fires, but you have tanks of kerosene pointed at each other.
Yeah, I do get that.
Again, I love it. We have a lot of fucking fun. But if we have anything we have to actually talk about or get to, it just doesn't fucking happen.
That's when you just need to work that fucking.
Speaking of shit that needs to
panel.
happen,
Yes. Oh, that's right. I have a zombie group.
Jesus Christ. Are you the owner of a group or am I now? I mean,
No.
I'll take it if you don't want to do it
No.
anymore.
No.
I will control.
It's my baby. That's
Apparently
right.
your baby's been starving.
Yeah.
Christ, how is it? Whatever.
Well,
Just
see,
fucking talk. I'm gonna drink.
That's actually what I need for boot camp. I need to know how to catch up on transitions or setups because I'm completely oblivious half the fucking time. And it's weird because we're on a public format and we're doing a show. I don't catch on to it at all. If we were having a normal conversation, you're like, oh, something's happening. The first thing that pops in my head, Zocor, we're doing zombies. You've got less than 3 weeks now. The 3 week mark until Zocor happened yesterday.
Yep.
We did a post about it.
Yep.
There are still a few pre-order slots open. Now,
2.
don't get me wrong. Anybody can pre-order. It's just we have special slots open for a set amount of individuals. And Rambo's right. I believe there's only 2 left now.
If you call in right now, you'll be exempt from that 2-person limit. If
There
you
you
call
go.
in right now and you buy your ticket, it's not really a ticket. If you pay for the event
Participation
right
fee.
now,
Yeah.
you'll be exempt from that 2-person. So if 5 of you call in and do it,
We have to
all
do
5
5
of you get it.
And I was super excited today because I was looking into making silicone prosthetics to do bullet wounds, slashes, like fucking just burnt flesh, really cool shit.
You know what I really want to do? I want to get a woman with a dildo sticking out of her tailbone. I'll buy the dildo.
Yeah, but the thing is, maybe for an after party, but as far as like public goes, yeah, that's iffy.
It's not iffy. It's not going in her. It's coming out of her. It's completely legal.
I'll have to.
And all we do is put the strap on backwards, and it's bursting out of her clothing.
You're gonna pay $70 for a fucking strap on, and that's low end because those things are expensive.
No, I know someone who's going to give me one for like 15.
Although, going back to what I was saying is, I'm going to get this new silicone shit.
No, again, I can get one for 15.
All right, here's the deal. Now,
if you want a strap on, put it on backwards with a dick exploding out of your back.
All right, here is the deal for anybody listening.
If you call in right now and sign up at the exact same time.
Not for the actual crawl, but if somebody is willing to do this, and I will put you under contract, if somebody is willing to have a strap on popping out of their back for the after party, I will pay your participation fee. You can do the crawl. You don't owe us a damn thing, but you wear the dildo at the after party. I will pay the fee.
And call in.
Yeah.
Either if it's a call in right now, or if you're listening this week and you leave
on
voicemail
YouTube and whatnot, we've got the number.
We'll take the voicemail as well. But there you go.
So you save yourself $15. You look awesome, but the trade-off is you have a dildo sticking out of your back at the after party.
And Rambo spends $15.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's what you said. When you can get one for $15, I'm like, all right, if you're gonna pay $15,
I keep it afterwards.
I'll pay the $15 for the fee.
I'm gonna wear it on my head one of these days. I'm dildo corn.
No, you'd be Chota Boy. Have you seen Orgasmo?
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that.
He has the big ass dildo on his head. And Chota Boy.
So that's for MegaCon next year. If you want to do dildo. All right, I'm sorry. You got cum in your eye.
I got gunkies.
No, you have a white piece of cum.
It's fucking good. I will actually explain this. 1, I need new contacts. 2, I spent 3 days hanging out with a friend who has a cat, and I'm super allergic to cats. And even though I'm allergic to them, I'm still like, cats are the best animal ever. They're not, dogs are. But at the time, I was like, cats are the best animal ever.
They're not the best animal. Reptiles are.
Well, dogs are the best humans. They are. That's a fact. So I got a lot of dander in my eyes, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. I'll go home. I'll take my contacts out. I'll stick them in the solution for the thing. Will be fine. Nope.
Speaking of contacts, you want to hear a funny contact story? The contacts I'm wearing right now, I found under my stove.
They're yours, though, right? Well, I can see what. Question, though, when you wear your cosmetic contacts and you layer them over your regular contacts, how long can you wear them before they get unbearable?
About 16 hours.
So you could do a full day. Well, a full day. All right, cool.
I've done 16 hours with layered 2 sets of contacts before it got to the point where I was ready to gouge my face off.
Okay, good deal. Because I'm actually.
Then I had to work 2 more hours before I could take them out.
I'm looking to get a pair at my next convention from a supplier.
I'm going to tell everyone, as I tell myself, and I pray to God one day I can do the same thing. Get the prescription ones, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm looking at $60 a pair for layering or $300 a pair for prescription because I have astigmatism.
I know. I'm the same. But from the moment I put them all in, I'm uncomfortable. It's not a matter of when does it become uncomfortable. It's from
you can
blank.
Deal with it.
It's uncomfortable. And as time goes on, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. And then also, here's another problem that I've had. Several of my sets of contacts have fused together. Unwearable now because there is bacteria growing between the 2 lenses.
Yeah.
So I've had to throw sets of lenses away because of it. So you end up
$60 to $80 a pop every time you throw them away.
You end up almost evening out. You can find cheaper than $300 a fucking pair.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna go quality, I'm gonna go movie quality.
And not that they sponsor us anymore.
I was actually, that company is who I was thinking of buying from.
ExoticLenses.com actually has a really good product. I like them. I wear their stuff, but they don't sponsor me anymore. So fuck them. But if you really want them, go there. I can't say much because I still buy their shit. Is exoticlens.com. There's that I use.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking of because they're at every convention I go to. And I've heard nothing but good things from you and other people who have used.
It's not possible. That's only 10. Are you shitting me?
What, dude? I mean, you can cut it off whenever you want, right?
It feels like it's about time to cut off, but it's
probably because it takes about 2.5 hours to have as much conversation as we've had in less than 90 minutes on normal nights when I'm here.
Well, then,
with all the distractions and shit, yeah, I can totally see this.
Well, then we obviously need a little
pick me up.
Hey, I only gave you half a shot.
Hey,
well,
that's
one
fine.
shot, I should say.
That's fine. I'm not going to get the evil out this time.
Suck it down.
It's going hardcore.
Feel it. Which reminds me.
Yes.
By the way, I just realized this. I just noticed this now. You shoot it, swallow it as fast as you can, get your chaser. Get your chaser. What do I do when I take a shot?
Roll your tongue around in it. Enjoy the deep smoky
I
flavor.
take the shot, and then I stop and I go, huh, I'm taking a shot. Swallow.
I'm sorry I don't have the same artistic approach to taking
no,
a
it's
shot.
not artistic.
As you do.
It was just like I wasn't like I know what this whiskey tastes like. It's not like I'm. It was. I took a shot and I went. Swallow now. But now I forget what I was going to talk about. We're talking about artistic approach to something or other, and I
artistic
said
approach to
something,
taking alcohol, and then you're like, no, that's not it at all.
I really don't know what I was going to talk about. But I did my rant, so I'm happy.
Well, remember earlier you're pissed at me for not bringing exotic meats this time.
Yeah, we tasted a lot of your meat.
That's supposed to be a Monday thing. And I won't be back next, so I can't bring you beautiful treats from exotic land.
I mean, you can still bring them and just leave.
Oh, fuck you. I want to discuss my meats. All right, here's the deal. I won't.
Next time we got to go together.
The beef jerky outlet?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well,
me, you, and Moog, Moog won't probably be able to get it.
Well,
but
the
you and me.
The second Tuesday of August, I'm already requesting it off so we can go out for the beer tasting. Told you about that last time.
I'm trying to get it off, dude. I don't know if I can do it.
If you can. Otherwise, I mean, if I'll bring a fucking digital recorder and do what I can. And if you can use it, you can use it. If not, well, que sera.
I can lend you my iRig.
Okay. Because how great would it be to go out, free beer, free samples at Beef Jerky Outlet, and you can go to the Hot Sauce Utopia.
Okay, well, here's what you got to do. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it or not. I'm going to need you to download the...
Porn.
No.
Granny porn.
Later.
Drippy vaginas from Moogle.
Well, that's Tuesdays. There's an audio thing that people are fucking raving about. It's got band in it.
Rock Band? Yes, I know it's a fucking video game.
GarageBand.
That only runs off of Apple platforms.
Okie dokie.
It's proprietary.
So download whatever the and I don't give a shit anymore.
Okay.
I'll give you the iRig. I'll give you a mic, and you can do what you got to do.
Yeah. Try to get the beer tasting off.
Dude, I'm fighting, but I'm also fighting to get a management position. So it takes so many fucking days off. I already got a wedding to do this week. I've had to request 3 days off this month already.
But you could say it's work experience
again, but I'm trying to get the manager's position. If I'm trying to get the manager's position, but I keep not being there, it doesn't look very good.
Understandable. This is actually will be 2 weeks from tomorrow. So you still have the 2-week notice if you're going in tomorrow. Work out. And if it doesn't, then
What day is it?
Today's Monday, the 27th.
So it's a Tuesday.
So yeah, tomorrow, the 28th, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
I'll see what I can do, but
Okay.
like I said,
All right.
it's a tough sell.
I mean, I'm gonna go no matter what. So if I have something that I can record on and get the files to you, easy enough. I am not going to the hot sauce place though. We need you for that.
I would like to go to the hot sauce place.
I will die.
Well, I might, but
Yeah, you'll die of euphoria. I will die of pain and milk vomit.
So when we leave today, you'll write down the actual date. I'll try and do what I can.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else for tonight?
No, I'm actually pretty good. I mean, we flowed.
So you didn't bring anything for us tonight?
What is it going to be about the meat? I do it one time, and
I just manage stories, news, thoughts, concepts, brain.
Nope. Zocor August 16th, after party at Player One. All the shit's on Facebook. No joke. If you Google ZOCORPS, we're the only group called that. The Facebook page will pop up. The event page will pop up. It's Zocor for the next wave. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's not a bar crawl, and I get that's what people get into. You know, they want to go out late at night and everything.
But the drinking happens after.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because we like to incorporate everybody. I think the youngest zombie we've had is like 8 years old. People come out with their fucking kids sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You get made up as a zombie. You go dick around downtown Orlando. You freak people out. You have a good time. You take pictures. People absolutely love it. But this time, we had a bonus of you get to go home, hang out.
And what are the
then go
bonuses for the after party if you are a Zocor zombie?
As of right now, it's being approved right now by the owner of Player One, but Zocor zombies are going to get a reduced cover, and
drastically
it may be severely reduced. They're working on drink specials and everything. It's got to get finalized, but trust me, it'll be worth your while. We're going to do a mini crawl before we head out to the. We're going to steal people from other locations and whatnot. It's going to be a big ass celebration, like no joke.
It's gonna be a punch drunk Mundead fucking fest.
Yeah, pretty much. And Rambo and I were already talking about it. We were looking at the bars and everything that are in the same area. And we're trying
to do a broadcast from the event.
And if we can't do a broadcast, we can at least record something out there. You know, get it on the next day because it'll be
especially with the tablet working well.
Perfect.
So everything seems to be working. Like I've been checking back and forth, and it all seems to be doing everything it's supposed to do. So
we get out there, and we're gonna hit up other bars in the area, totally zombied out with the expressed purpose of stealing them to our location.
You and I need to get together and work out our route.
Problem is, all right. Here's what I'm working with.
That we'll deal with that off camera.
Well, no, this is something publicly. So we have our usual route that we use. It hits key point and like that. I want to plan alternate routes, and then the day of, when we see how many participants, we're like, oh, plan A, we're doing the regular route, or we're doing plan B, we're splitting it to two.
I have a route we need to take.
All right, as long as I hit those key points that I always like to go through, because it's always a good time.
You may not, but my route has some possibly better points.
Let's go to church. It's a Sunday. We've actually had that happen in the past. I believe it's when we went to Winter Park when it was still Zoco. We went right by this big ass church in Winter Park as it was letting out for afternoon mass, and I try my best not to break character, and I do at times because, you know, I'm out there to have
Everybody
fun.
does.
But holy fuck, to see people, parishioners walking out of a church
With
and there's
zombies.
about 30 of us stumbling by is one of the most beautiful
And
things I've ever
hopefully we're
seen.
doing better than that because we've got a good group of people that say they are coming.
Yep, and we've got a decent amount of pre-sales, but still there's a few spots open if you want to get some really awesome makeup and prosthetics.
And so for Zocor, if you would like to sign up, you go to
Facebook.com/ZOCORPS. If you just Google ZOCORPS, you'll find it. There'll be links on a little punch drunk. They're floating around Facebook. It's going to be a good time. The PayPal link is up there. It's $15 for some of the best makeup you're ever going to see. This stuff
and
is
if you
waterproof.
are one of the lucky few that still get their pre-sale, you're going to get better makeup, better prosthetics, and just a little more love and care.
Your prosthetics will probably be applied by myself. I might even give you a kiss on the cheek if you want it.
I'll fucking tongue kiss you.
Yeah, you know, you can get tongue kissed if you want.
By Rambo, Mendonca, or Moog. You take your choice.
And it'll be so passionate. You'll love it.
Loving. Soft.
So yeah, don't get me wrong. Anybody who shows up, even if you don't get these pre-order slots, you're gonna look amazing. We're just throwing a little extra bonus on for
the
people who get it
pre-sale
early.
guys are just getting a little extra.
And the pre-sale individuals, those are going to be the people that I want to focus on for photo ops, for promotions.
Featured zombies.
Exactly. You're going to be a featured zombie. We're going to throw you up in advertisements for the group and everything. It's definitely going to be its own unique experience. It's not going to be like, oh, I paid early, so I get a cut on my forehead. No, we're going to go so much better than that.
Balls to the walls.
Yep.
Well, that all being said, once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you liked what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell your enemies. The same goddamn thing to me. Otherwise, for the live event of A Little Punk, I am Rambo.
And I'm Donka.
Rock on. Where's my mouse? Can't find it. Holy shit. Holy crap. So, no, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for tuning on. Thank you guys for watching because it means a lot to us.
Well, like I said earlier,
They're still alive.
Tune in, call in, get it in. Nobody called in tonight, so
And-
I guess they're not getting it in.
Join in. Little Punch Rambo.
Mandonka.
Come on.